Well, when we left the Taj Mahal, oh, by the way, when we got to the Taj Mahal, the sun was starting to set. This was that time of the day, and oh, that sun coming, it was just golden. It was just beautiful, and you can't imagine how many people was there. Then, I don't know, they just kept coming and coming, and they were not all tourists. They were native people, too, because you could tell by the outfits. So we left there the next day, and we went and we saw the walled city. It was the palace of Sikandra, and ruled over by Agra, who was a Mughal. And then we spent quite two and a half hours, I think, there. It was just beautiful. And then we went on to Bharatpur Forest Lodge. And this is where we are now. This is where there's no electricity on during the day. And we went bird walking. And when we got to the end of the bird walking, there was a row of jeepneys there with the bicycle with a seat behind it. And he bicycles, and two people can sit behind him. So we could walk that much further and get out all the way out there, and then we didn't have to walk back. We just got on them, and they drove back. And now, today, we went this morning. We got up at 6 o'clock, and we went down, got dressed, we went down and had just coffee or tea, and then we went out, and we stayed out for 2.5 hours, and then we come home, and we had our breakfast, and now we're going to go out again. It's at 10:30, and we're going to go down to Python Point and look for the pythons, because it's nice and warm outside, and they're coming out. Now, when I went out this morning, I had two pairs of pants on because it was cold. Had a hat and had gloves, and you go outside now and people are walking around in their shorts. I mean, 2 hours later, it's just absolutely amazing. And this afternoon we're going to go out, and we're going to go in the marshes in a boat and look around and see whatever there's to see. There's no alligators here, so that's one thing we don't have to worry about. But we're going to go look for the holes, the python holes now. So that's all I can tell you for now, and I'm going to get myself in order there and get going. See you later. This park that we are on, is Keoladeo National Park, and it's Bharatpur. That's the name of the town sitting out here. And today is December 7th. It's Saturday. Of course, we're here. There's no celebrations here. And tomorrow you will be having your celebrations for that day in history of long ago. Well, we went in the boats and we poled through the bird sanctuary. We didn't poll. There was a boy in the back polling. They have 700 or so acres in this bird sanctuary, and you just cannot imagine the birds. It's just unbelievable. All different kinds. Oh, the kingfisher was the most beautiful of all, I thought. He had a russet breast, and he had wings of teal and upper wings of blue, and he was beautiful. And as were other things, you know, they had cranes, and they had the wire tails. It's kind of like the scissor tails with the long tails, you know. All kinds of exotic-looking birds with different colors, blacks and whites, and And there was no end to them. And then, of course, there was all the ducks flying, and the geese were there too, and all the storks and the cranes. Now, one man who is really gung-ho about these birds, and he told me that he found 136 new birds that he hadn't seen before. He had seen counterparts of it in the United States, but this is a new grouping of birds. Out here, they've got the largest duck in the world, and they also have the smallest one. It's just, it was hard to believe the things that we saw there.